Hi guys, welcome to my 33-week update. First, I'll just start off by saying I can't believe I'm even able to sit here right now and make a 33-week update just because I can't believe I'm still pregnant with these girls. I feel so incredibly blessed that I've been able to carry these babies for as long as I have been. And although I'm incredibly uncomfortable and I feel like I'm about to explode, I really can't believe that my body has been able to do this. So now that I'm 33 weeks, that means that I only have 2 weeks left of pregnancy. So my C-section, like I said before, is February 6th. So it's 15 days from today, and I'm so excited. I feel like this week, emotionally and physically, has pretty much just been a roller coaster for me. I've been having really, really great days and then really, really bad days, whether it's just like I'm full of hormones or I'm just feeling physically really crappy. But overall, my health and the baby's health is really good right now. So on Thursday at my last doctor appointment, they took the measurements of the babies as well as the biophysical profile. As far as the baby's weights, they have all gained about 13 ounces, give or take a few, depending on which baby. But all 3 of them are about 4 pounds 5 ounces, so that's amazing. Now that the babies are all over 4 pounds, they're considered take-home weights. So that's another milestone that's huge. I can't believe that I've been able to carry them for so long. However, with that being said, even though they are at healthy weights, the babies have to be doing a lot more than just be a healthy weight before they can come home. But I'm at least happy that we've been able to just kind of like check that off the list as far as time spent in the hospital. As far as weight gain for myself, at my last doctor's appointment, I had actually lost a pound. So in total, I have gained a total of 31 pounds since the beginning of pregnancy. I did also mention in my last video that I had gained 3 pounds in 1 week, and a lot of that I contributed to the swelling that I had been experiencing. However, the swelling has just pretty much been fluctuating since that last update. It's just kind of went up and down since then. I also mentioned that I was worried about preeclampsia because the swelling came on so quickly, and at my last doctor's appointment, my blood pressure was actually quite elevated, and it's still considered normal high, but it's just significantly higher than what I'm used to. So it was 140/89, and the doctor didn't seem very concerned. She said that was normal. And every time I go to the doctor, they also test my urine for protein, and that all came back normal and fine. However, I know that preeclampsia can have a very sudden onset. So knowing that can have a sudden onset and already being paranoid just because I'm so close to the end of pregnancy, my brain has been just like all over the place. The day after my appointment on Friday, I actually had a little bit of a scare because I woke up and my hands were even more swollen, my legs were more swollen, I couldn't get my wedding rings off. As you can see now, they're completely off, and I definitely will not be putting them back on, at least till the end until I'm not pregnant anymore. But because of that, I ended up going to the hospital just to be checked to make sure that everything was looking good. So when I went to the hospital, my blood pressure was still elevated. It was 140/85. And they ran all sorts of tests again. They tested my blood, they did the biophysical profile on all 3 babies again, because I had gotten one on Thursday at my doctor's appointment as well, and the babies looked fine, and they said that everything was coming back normal for me. So I guess really it's just expected to have elevated blood pressure at this point, and I'm still not on bed rest, which I'm very thankful for, but I'm definitely just gonna treat these next 2 weeks as if I am on bed rest. I've been doing a lot of relaxing on the couch and putting my feet up just to kind of not avoid the swelling completely, at least make sure it doesn't get any worse. The doctors at the hospital did prescribe me a blood pressure cuff, so that will definitely put me at ease. Now that I have that, I can check my blood pressure from home, and if they recommended that if it goes over 140/90, at that point go to the hospital and be seen. But so far, since my scare on Friday, things have been looking okay. The swelling is still the same, so I really just attribute that to just the amount of fluid and the end of pregnancy. But overall, I think that I'm still in good standing, and I know that the babies are good. Now that the babies are so big and almost at their birth weight, I've noticed that they're significantly less active. They're still doing what they need to be doing when they're checked every week as far as practicing their breathing, and they are moving enough. It's just that it's more difficult for me to feel them at this point. And a lot of that is because they're just running out of room. Baby C is now to the point that she's so far in my back and hip area that at my ultrasounds, they have to have me lay on my side and stretch my body just so they can get everything that they have to get from her. Once they were able to get the measurements of her, they let me know that it can fluctuate about 10% just because she is so squished in there that they can't get really accurate measurements at this point. So if she's not 4 pounds 5 ounces, I'm hoping that she's not much less than that. And if anything, I'm hoping that she's more than that. What they also checked on Thursday was my cervix to make sure that it was still a good length and to make sure that I'm not dilating at all. And I'm very surprised to say that it hasn't shortened at all. It's still over 3 centimeters long. It's like 3.1 centimeters, and it's still completely closed. So as far as going into labor, they're rolling it out for another 2 weeks. So I think that we can definitely confidently say that as long as there are no other complications and as long as I don't end up getting preeclampsia or just high blood pressure, the babies will most likely be born on their scheduled C-section due date. So unfortunately, I feel like this update is kind of short. There just isn't very much to update on, and I'm gonna take that as a good sign. The less action that's going on over these next few weeks is probably a good thing. I will go ahead and show you how big my belly has gotten. I don't even know if you can really tell. I feel like I'm just getting wider now instead of just having it go further out, but I'll go ahead and show you my belly. Okay, so this is my 33-week belly from the front, and my basketball from the side. So that wraps up my 33-week update. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and comment down below. I'd love to answer them. Thanks for watching. Bye.